Alright guys, what's up? This is another character review video. This time, this one caught me by surprise. I didn't think we were going to get him in the game this soon. Maybe a month after, you know, the TV show came out on Disney Plus, but here he is, Moonknight. It looks pretty cool, to be honest. I haven't gone over his powers. I'm just gonna read them blind right now. Don't know anything about this character. Didn't go over him beforehand or nothing. This is just all blind reading. Moonknight. Let's see. And I just woke up, so I'm tired. Alright, let's get this. He's a 5-star. Oh, I would have loved for him to be a 4-star, but it is what it is. Alright, Steve Grant. I'm not even going to read that. Let's see. 5-star affiliation heroes. Green, black, and purple. Fitting colors. Crescent darts. 10 AP. 10 green AP. These razor sharp blades are small, but nasty. Destroy a random row while dealing 1,329 damage to the target. Okay, so single target damage. Destroys a row. Let me see. Destroy a... Oh, okay, so it's a random row. Single target damage. And create a 3-turn countdown tile targeting that enemy. Okay, so similar to Melinda May, when you stun the enemy with her blue and they get unstunned, there's a 3-turn countdown tile on the board with her targeting that enemy that you stunned. Whenever that enemy throws out an ability or makes match damage or something like that, it negates the majority of that damage to your characters. So it's similar. A 3-turn countdown tile targeting that enemy. While this tile is on the board, whenever that enemy deals damage, reduce that damage. Okay, so they put Melinda May's power, that part of the power into his abilities. Okay, reduce that damage by 620 to a minimum of 1. Wow, insane. Right off the rip with this right here to a minimum of 1. I'm thinking pair him with Quake, Daisy Johnson, because she negates enemy AoE damage to your entire team. She negates it all the way to the minimum, to a minimum of 1. So you're potentially negating all damage, single target damage to your team, and AoE damage to your team. That could be a really cool team to go, to play in PvE. Also, PvP Simulator, which he's going to be a very interesting character just by the looks of this first power. Let's go to 3 to 5 and the ability Crescent Darts. Deals 1,994 damage, max level. Reduces damage by 843 and deals 843 damage back. Max level. Okay, so you negate 10,000 damage. I don't get it. It says max level at 4, obviously 450 champed. Negates 10,150 damage, and then you deal. Oh no, okay, so you deal 10,000 damage, right? When you activate this at level 4, right? You activate it, hit the enemy for 10k damage, you put the 3-turn counter tile on the board, and then you negate 3,000 damage, 3,390 damage, and then you hit them for the same amount. Okay, I was confused for a second. Deals, let's see, you put a 4-turn, okay, at level 5, it's even better because you get a 4-turn count on tile. That reduces damage by 1,060, and you do, okay, so you essentially deal your single target nuke damage, right? He has basically 4-star Moonknight's, I think it is, no. His 4-star Moonknight's black power, which you hit for a single target damage, right? So you deal your damage to the enemy, to the single target, for at level 5 it's 13,729, and then you can negate 4,263 damage, and you essentially deal the exact same amount of damage. So it's, okay, not bad, not bad. Let's see. So you destroy a row, hit for single target damage, single target nuke damage. You negate their damage, and you give them back. You hit them back with that same amount of damage that you negate. So at level 3 and 4, the countdown tile that you create is 3. Level 5, it turns to a 4, and you get 3,000 more damage to the single target damage, but negating the damage seems to be the exact same. You negate the same amount or a little bit more. So I want to, so far, I want to put this at 5 to counter 5-star Wanda and 5-star Colossus. I don't know how well this, I don't even think this is a counter to them, but this can counter a lot of teams. This can counter a lot of things in PvE. So far at 5, not too sure. 4, level 3 and level 4, it's the exact same. Minus 2,000 damage at level 3, but the countdown tile is the same. Alright, so let's go down to Nightmare. Oh, I've got the actual Moonknight character up there covering it. Nightmare is a 10. Oh, they all cost 10, as you can see the purple down here. So Nightmare, 10 black AP. The Moon God Khonshu consumes hearts to survive. His needs must be satisfied, or else deal 5,316 damage to the enemy with the least current health. If that enemy is downed, restore 3,101 health. Then create 2 strength, 133 attack tiles. Otherwise, create 1 strength 44 enemy protect tile. So if you do not down the enemy, you give them a protect tile, which is kind of good. Pair them with Rhino and Morbius and stuff like that. Let's see. Projectile for each active enemy. So that's 3 if you don't down them. Then deal 1,329 damage to Moonknight. Oh, okay. So you don't down them, you deal damage to yourself, and you give the enemy potentially 3 special tiles, 3 projectiles. If you down them, you heal yourself and give your team 2 strength percentage, attack tiles. Let's see, Moonknight. Max level at 450, 21,366 damage. You heal yourself for 12,464 and 534 friendly tiles. So you give yourself 2 strength 534 friendly attack tiles, and then if you basically hit the enemy for 21k, you don't heal yourself, you deal damage to yourself, and you give the enemy 3 178 strength defense tiles. I could see how this could really work with Beta Ray Bill and Polaris. This could be very annoying. Very, very annoying. So what you want to do is not kill the enemy, right? Try not to down the enemy that you're going to be using Nightmare on with 10 black AP, right? You give them 3 defense tiles, and then boom, you automatically win, because in the beginning of the match, you automatically put defense tiles out on the board with Beta Ray Bill. What does Polaris do? Make matches, generate more defense tiles. Beta Ray Bill generates more blue and green. You hit for AoE with Beta Ray Bill, or you can potentially use Crescent Darts, which is, you put more countdown tiles on the board to negate more of the enemy's damage, on top of negating the enemy's damage with the defense tiles that you're creating with Beta Ray Bill and Polaris passively. And you got Beta Ray Bill's blue, which hits the enemy for like 6k damage, And then every time the enemy makes a match or deals any sort of damage to you, you generate one defense tile depending on how much cascades they do and how much damage they do, and yada yada, you know? So I'm so far 5-5 for me. 5 green, 5 black. Crescent Darts at 5, Nightmare at 5. If you're gonna pair them with if you're gonna pair him with Beta Ray Bill and Polaris, that's just an amazing team. Thought of that right off the top of my head just by reading this. It's amazing. Like it's amazing. At the same time, it's going to be very annoying dealing with this. You're going to have to use your own Polaris, your own Kitty Pryde, your own Morbius and stuff, you know, Rhino and stuff like that, Blob. Very annoying, but then again, it's cool and not annoying. Alright, level 3, you restore 4,000 health, you create 3 attack tiles, then you deal 23,000 damage at level 4. Or at level 3, you deal, 23,000 damage at level 3. You heal yourself for 16k. Okay, he's, wow. Let's see, you put 2 710 friendly attack tiles, and then 3 178 enemy defense tiles. You deal 5,342 self damage if you don't down the enemy. You really don't want to down the enemy most, like I would say 60% of the time, just to get your combo off with Polaris, Beta Ray Bill. You really don't want to down the enemy. But this is insane. At level 3, you heal yourself for 16k. That's insane. Level 4, where is it at? Otherwise, deal 890 damage to Moonknight. Okay, max level, 25,000 damage. You heal yourself for 19,000 damage. 2 710 friendly attack tiles and 3 178 defense tiles. You only deal 3k damage to yourself. Max level, you single target nuke damage for 31k, similar to God Emperor Doom's Black as well. It deals somewhere around 24 to 30,000 damage. You heal yourself for 23,000 damage. That's a game changer, right? Because I think this is true heal, meaning you're gonna keep this health after the match ends, because it doesn't say burst. If it says burst, it's not true healing. It just says healing, which I think that's true heal. 892 attack tiles, 178 enemy tile. I think Moonknight could solo a 1v3. You pair him with Iron Fist, Nightcrawler, Domino, Echo, God Emperor Doom, which he heals himself passively. Other stuff too, like it's insane. I'm gonna put Nightmare at 5 right off the rip. Yeah, just 5. Nightmare at 5. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. No questions asked. Just look at this. 31,000 single target nuke damage. Most of the time, you won't be able to kill 5 stars with that. So far, Beta Ray Bill and Polaris is looking kind of nasty with him, like on the team. All right, let's see. Let's go down to Moon Shadow. Moonknight is the one you see coming. Sometimes create 3 trap tiles. I don't even know if what this means. Sometimes create 3 trap tiles that, when matched by the enemy, deal 886 damage. Steal up to 2 enemy attack, protect, or strike tiles, and improve them by... Okay, this is gonna be annoying. Okay, ignore Beta Ray Bill and Polaris. That's just a given. Him by himself is looking more and more fun and more annoying. I'm thinking Nightmare at 5 no matter what, because of the healing, right? Mid to end game, healing is crazy. He can be good on defensive climbs for competitive PvP. Maybe up to 900 points, maybe 1,000. Outside of that, I don't really know. Like I said, you pair him with God Emperor Doom, and you could just put Doom's yellow and Doom's blue both to 5 and just utilize his healing. And if God Emperor Doom gets down first, you just remove every single one of your enemy's special tiles, leaving Moonknight viable to just destroy the enemy team. Alright. Oh, and it has a passive. Okay, passive. Moonknight cannot be stunned. Oh my god. Polaris counter much? Oh my god. Him? Okay, so Moonknight and Silver Surfer, one of the year 1 or year 2, or I think, yeah, year 2 5 stars, can't be stunned. So those are Polaris counters. That's ridiculous. Whenever an enemy tries to stun Moonknight, deal 1,107 damage and steal 2 AP from a random enemy pool. Max level 3,561. Right? Okay, so you deal 3,561 damage to 4,451 damage. Let me see. I'm not getting this. Let's do 2. Okay, so to be stunned. She tries to stun Moonknight, deal 1,000 damage and steal 2 AP from random enemy pool. Max level damage 445 improvement. Okay, so you deal 800 damage, so that's that, and then you improve the tiles that you steal. So the AI, which basically Polaris on the AI will automatically try to stun you if you're using a higher level Polaris. Like, let's say you're using a max champ Polaris, which is 370, and you're only using like a 350 Beta Ray Bill. She will instantly try to use her blue over him because she has a higher level, and this passive is going to activate. So max level 3,561 damage to 4,451 damage. I don't know if I'm reading that right. Level 3 to level 5. Trap tiles improve tiles by 155. So if the enemy makes matches those trap tiles, he steals their special tiles and he improves them by 155. Whenever an enemy tries to stun Moonknight, steal 3 AP from a random enemy pool. Okay. Trap tiles deal 1,108 damage. Oh, I think, okay, so it says trap tiles, okay, this is level 4. Trap tiles deal 1,108 damage and improve tiles by 178. Whenever an enemy tries to stun Moonknight, deals 1,461 damage. So the trap tiles deal damage, right? This is the damage that they're going to take from the trap tiles, 4,451, and this is the damage that they're going to take if they try to stun Moonknight. Ah, okay. Not bad. So from level 3 to level 4. Let me see. Okay, so level 2 and 3 is the same with the damage. Level 5. Okay, so that's not that much. It's not that much. So 553 I think is the best bet. Yeah. This is the least. This is what's going to be used least on your team while you're actively trying to climb and in PvP and stuff like that, because the enemies, you're not going to worry about them trying to stun you unless it's like a 5-star character if you're in 5-star land, or a 4-star character from 4-star land, yada yada. Like, so 553 is his best build. Yeah, the trap tiles steal, right? They steal match, steal damage, steal up to 2. Yeah, they deal damage, passive damage, and they steal enemy protect tiles. But trap tiles are the most underrated things in the game, outside of Mr. Sinister and Jessica Jones, in my opinion. Right, where they utilize trap tiles. He doesn't really seem to utilize these, in my opinion. At level 5, what does it do? Steal up to 3 enemy attack, protect, or strike tiles. Yeah, you can use this at 5 against anybody, right? That, mainly Polaris. Whenever an enemy tries to stun Moonknight, deal 1,860 damage. Max level. Yeah, this is not really... This is going to be at 3 because the damage that you deal... And the damage that you deal when they match the trap tile is 4,000. That's 4,000. That's 3,000, right? It's 4,000 all the way down to 5, and it's 7. It only goes up 4, 5, 6, 7. It only goes up by 3,000 when the enemy tries to stun you. The only character you're really gonna have to worry about trying to stun you in PvP, if that's where you want to use this character, is Polaris. That's it. And what are you gonna do? Steal 3 defense tiles against Polaris and Beta Ray Bill in a 2v2? Like, it's useless in my opinion. So this is going to stay at 3. This is probably his most, for lack of better words, useless power. Right? Damage is okay, but being a 5-star, I'm gonna say he's not even in the top 10. But he is kind of annoying because of his nightmare, because of that 23,000 health, which I think is true heal, and then the 31,000 nuke. He's basically Polaris, Beta Ray Bill, and God Emperor Doom put into one, right? You steal, and Mr. Sinister. It's basically like those 4 units into one. He's stealing AP with his trap tiles, dealing damage with his trap tiles, right? That's Mr. Sinister. Stealing enemy special tiles, Polaris. Dealing damage when you match your trap tiles, Jessica Jones. And then God Emperor Doom, he heals. He heals himself, like, with, I think, God Emperor Doom heals himself with the blue passive. Yeah, it's just kind of a mixture of those 4 or 5 units that I just named. Don't really remember what other unit uses... I forgot what other unit uses single target nuke damage plus healing. But anyways, I think this character's mid. He's going to be fun, kind of annoying to go up against. Nothing too crazy. You'll be able to beat him with 4 stars easy. He's not even in the top 10 5-stars in my opinion. So yeah, new character, 5-star Moonknight, Avatar of Khonshu. What can I say? Kind of lackluster, cool at the same time. I love the nightmare, the black healing. Love it. It's amazing. But that's about it. The show's great, that's for sure. That's all I have to say about this character. Kind of your basic 5-star. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys don't hate me for not liking this character or making him sound great. I'm just giving my honest opinion about him, not being biased at all. As always, like, subscribe, and PQ is life. I'm out.